Hello guys, here we are with another video, and this is another one from my Easter weekend sketching over in the park. This was the view I chose, which is the 4 poplar trees and the pavilion, and this was the sketch that I did on site. So you can see it's not a very detailed sketch particularly. I just took a light coloured ballpoint pen and I sketched out the rough shapes of where I wanted everything to be on the page. So when I got home, I started redoing the pavilion itself in dark green ballpoint, but I didn't like the way it was going, so I just got my gouache out and I started throwing on some washes. And from there, it started getting a bit strange. I don't know, I went very mixed media with this. I started off with just the normal throw on a gouache layer, and I thought I would go in with pencil and a bit of ink and like I normally do, like you saw in yesterday's video. In actual fact, I decided that the grass at the front, because it was such a large expanse, needed to have some collage, and then the grass piece that I chose was a little too dark, so I added some more gouache, and then the cerulean blue sky was really bright and I wanted to put that in, so I grabbed a acrylic marker and I threw the blue in, and at that point I was like, oh, this is going in a completely different direction to where I thought it was going to go, but I really like the end result. I think it came out really well. You tell me what you think at the end, but I think I captured what was there quite well with all the mixed media and the bright colours and everything else. It really did come together a lot better than I thought it was going to. So there's not really much to say about this particular piece. I've drawn this pavilion quite a few times because it's in a local park. The poplar trees, originally when I moved here, those poplar trees weren't there, so those poplar trees are quite new. They've been added in within the last 10 years. So the view has changed a little bit. They were little saplings when I first drew them, and then later on they became much bigger trees, and now they're quite the framework on either side of the pavilion. There's 4 on the other side as well, and it really is a beautiful little bit of landscaping. From both sides you can actually see the fountains and the back of the pavilion through the poplar trees on one side, and then from the front you can see the front of the pavilion and the poplar trees and the hill of because the whole park is on a hill. You can see the hill going up towards the houses at the top. So yeah, it's a really nice area to sit and draw. I never get sick of drawing these kind of things because you see something different every single time. And I like to do different effects. So I've drawn this in pencil, in colour pencil, in paint and ink and watercolour. And this time I went with mixed media. So yeah, I shall have to, for the class, I think I'm going to go through some of my sketchbooks and actually find previous drawings and maybe show different versions of the same drawing over the years of different ways that I've drawn the same view, because I never get tired of drawing the same thing. That's what I like about urban sketching and sketching anywhere on location. There's always something different, even if it's only the people. So it's quite interesting to look back at different versions of the same drawing and see what happened. Anyway, this was just magazine cutting with some greenery, and I just threw that in there. And of course then the contrast was too high, so I had to go back in with some more paint, which led me to adding the gorgeous blue sky you could see at the beginning. I think it came together really well. I was quite surprised by how the blue ended up balancing out the bottom of the picture, and just made it look exactly like what I'd seen when I was on location. It's what I like about mixed media. It's always full of surprises. Don't forget, if you want to join my urban sketching class, well, we'll be doing some more of this kind of stuff and looking at what sort of things you should look out for on location. what sort of basic sketches you can do if you're not able to actually sit on location and complete a sketch, and different techniques and tips and tricks for capturing what you see out in the wild. That class starts May 1st, and all the information is in the description down below. So come on over and join us. Don't forget, join Patreon. You get a discount no matter what tier you join. And there's, I believe, a 7-day free trial on all tiers. So you're not only saving yourself money on the class, but you're saving yourself money on Patreon as well. So I will leave you to watch out the rest of the video here. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you all again soon.